Morning, guys. It is Christmas Eve, Monday the 23rd, 2024. I'm going to keep it short today for sure. I was up early. I feel like I've been saying this a lot. Super slow moving. I've just been beat in the last few days. I wake up and my lips got chapped again. And like all the sensitive areas on my body, even like it sounds weird, but like the bottom of my feet, places like that, they've been like super itchy. Like my scalp, I just want to scratch it right now. I think because it's been super dry. I turned the humidifier way up on the furnace and actually ran the furnace twice yesterday and once this morning. Also, I mean, to help try and put some moisture in the air as well as like heat up the house, because it never got above, I think, 25 or so. It never got in the 30s yesterday. I woke up this morning, it was freezing. It was 17 degrees outside. The thermometer in the kitchen, probably one of the coldest rooms in the house, mind you, it was 58 in the house. I was like, ah! So, and I was super itchy, so I was like, I'll turn the furnace on, get the house heated up, turned up the humidifier as high as it would go, came downstairs, ton of coals in the fireplace. It's going pretty good now, too. So, I mean, the fire was pretty good this morning, but I put another pot of water on the wood burner. I'm just so itchy. Ugh, and my wife's like freaking out. She wants me to help her do stuff today. So yesterday I did made a bunch of content and stuff, and part of my job was to get down here better or whatever. And I think I mentioned yesterday my dad had a big roll of carpet, so I was gonna put carpet down here in my live room. So I told her, I was like, it's either we have a big roll of carpet sitting down here or I lay it down, because there's nowhere else to put it. So she's like, okay. Then it sucked because it was a colossal waste of time. Carpet didn't. I did my math and it was like almost enough, but I figured with this closet in that corner and this other closet in that corner, I'd have more than enough. I was just short. I needed like a 3x3 piece. And technically, I wasn't short because I had a bunch of little pieces that I could have pieced together. But I was just like, I was already hurting from like stretching the carpet. And it was just to help. I mean, it was looking better in there, but I'm like, I'm going to piece this together. It's going to peel up. I'm going to trip on it. This, that, and the other thing. I'm like, either piece it together and just live with it until we can ever do anything with that floor, if ever, or cut my losses. So I just cut my losses. Oh man, I'm miserable right now. My skin is so itchy and dry. I think part of it's like an allergy, maybe. My wife gave me an allergy pill last night, and it kind of helped. After like 30 minutes, it must have kicked in because I didn't feel as itchy. But it's supposed to be 24 hours, and I woke up this morning, I felt just as bad. But I don't know. Always happens around the holidays, I swear. I mean, getting a cold is never convenient. I'm gonna set up. This keyboard was just sitting out there in the live room. I'm gonna. I was doing vocals. That mic's kind of out of place. I did have my mic kind of set up in this corner, and I would swing it around. but I wasn't liking the way it sounded because I was projecting my voice towards this way, and I think my voice was reflecting off that screen. So I started having it more catty-cornered, so I was singing towards that panel was like behind the mic. And then it kind of ended up over here. But I want to get this piano over here because I keep getting ideas for keyboard stuff. And until I can get an electric drum set, I think the only other way to get more of a feel on the drums without because right now I program the drums, and obviously the easiest way to do it is exactly on the grid, and then I'll kind of like shift it around to like humanize it. But it just doesn't feel the same. And the only other way I can think of is to use this keyboard to kind of like program the drums, to like play the drums with my fingers. I can't think of any other way to do it right now. But man, Christmas is almost here, and then I want to start working on the original album, and I don't know. I'm gonna go swap my battery tender. Oh, man, it's so cold. I'm wearing the goofiest outfit too. Hang on. Oh man, there's like frost on the window of the shop. So I got my hat on, my work coat, flannel and t-shirt. Shorts, but with thermals, baby. Remember when it used to be in style to wear a t-shirt, but with a thermal long sleeve underneath? I'm doing it with shorts, baby. Let's swap these batteries. You know what? I have it. I thought I had it on something else. I have it on the mower right now. Nah, I'm gonna swap it. I gotta put you guys down for a second. That's not going to work there, is it? I have this battery charger thing. It's called a battery tender. And it basically maintains the charge of your battery. I only have one though, so I swap it around. The battery on my mower is I changed it out last year, and it's already it's starting to fail on me, I think. So I've been trying to keep it on there more, but the cold does not help. So let's see here. Oh, it's saying this thermometer out here is saying it's like 12 degrees. I don't know if that's picking up or not. 12 degrees. The one I have inside the house that tells the temperature outside, it's actually in the sun a little bit probably, so maybe that's why. Inside the shop here, it's 12 degrees. And it's saying it's about 12 degrees outside. No. 2, 4... What? Oh, wait, that's the 10. It's 2, 4. It's saying it's about 16, 17 degrees outside. That might be right. So it's colder in here. That happens, though, until the sun starts hitting this building. That would be, I know some of you guys are from other countries that use Celsius. That would be -9? It's hard to see the thermometer. It's like -9, -10 Celsius. Which would be, whatever I said, about 16. Wait, that can't be right. Hold up. 10, 12, 14, 15. So it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit and about -9 Celsius. Way below freezing, bro. Anyway, it's definitely cold in here. I can feel it. Yeah, I feel it warmer out here. It's definitely colder in there. Yep. I've had enough of that. I forgot to put my shoes on. Um, man, I don't really have much to say. I'm just not feeling well. Really been trying to hone in how I'm gonna get my stuff out there, and I've said it on the vlog before. I started doing the covers, was like 9 years or so ago. What's this drop of water here? Oh, I know what that's from. I have this dehumidifier that we run in the summer, and I was cleaning up the live room. It was over there. I hadn't put it in this room yet. I gotta put you guys down again. I hadn't put it in this room yet for the winter. This little closet, and it has a long hose on it that I run to the drain, and it was still full of water, so I like dumped it out, and I bet you it just dripped out of that hose, because it's nothing up here is wet. So anyways, I think I just scratched my nuts on the screen. Someone watching on a big screen TV was like, whoa. A dude that I've been following for a while, who has done really well with his stuff and is very creative. Someone that I would like inspire to be like, that I do inspire to be like, has a bunch of talent and stuff. Surprisingly, I found out he follows me as well, that he has been since like the beginning, which is crazy. I don't know how I didn't notice it. I think because in the beginning I used to get so many comments and stuff, it was like hard to keep track of. Anyways, it doesn't really matter, because I'm not trying to brag or anything, but you know, he said some stuff to me that was pretty inspiring. That was just like, you know, what do you do? It wasn't his words, but basically like he was saying, what could I do to be more creative? And that's when it really took off for me. And that's what I did when I first started punkcovermoose. But it was doing what I wanted to do, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of just leaning towards the original stuff. I feel like everyone's doing covers, you know? I mean, covers are cool. I think when I started, not a lot of people were doing it, and they weren't doing it in the way that I was doing it. There were a handful of us that started it around the same time, you know? And I was able to maintain it the worst. It's all right. But, you know, because I was saying yesterday, like, man, I got to start thinking about, you know, side jobs again soon. The thing is just like I've been slowly building this up, and it's like when I wasn't doing anything, it was costing me a little bit of money to maintain the licenses. It depended on the month. I bet you it probably averaged out month to month, like at the end of the year, like broke even-ish. Or it was costing me very little, right? I started doing it again. I finally built it up to the point like last month. It took me about 2 months, I guess, to build it to where it was breaking even. Like both, you know, breaking even for sure. And then this month rather, so far I'm in the positive. And I think I said that yesterday. It's not much, but it's something, you know what I mean? So I was just thinking, I was like, well, with the side job thing, yeah, I might have to do that, and that is what it is, you know? And I want to make this a point, because a lot of people are just like, you should do this because you want to do it. And it's just like, dude, I know it's been on and off for the last few years, but it's on the off part of it, I'm on a job, you know, making and saving money to like do this again. I'm a creative person. I mean, I do more than just music, but it's a constant yin and yang, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's like the point I'm getting to is what I'm fearing is like I'm getting to a point where it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to start picking up side jobs or whatever. I got to figure out what I can do to maintain it so I can still do the creative side of me, because in 3 months I was able to make it profitable again. And I don't even like thinking about this stuff. I want to just do it. You know what I mean? But I have to, you need money, you know what I mean, to do this stuff. And, and then I got to deal with people saying too, like, just get a job, blah, blah, maybe if you want to work or whatever. It's like, dog, I will outwork you. It's crazy. Most people in the corporate world, wherever I worked, I outworked them. And then still came home and did this stuff too. So it's like, what are you even talking about? I don't know. But then everybody wants entertainment for free. They want music for free, which, I mean, I don't know the balance, because it's just like, I don't want to think about any of this stuff. I don't really want to sell my music, but then at the same time, it's just like, well, I got to make money somehow. You can't have access to someone's labor for free. That's slavery. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. But anyways, my point is like, I was, I said yesterday about, I'm probably gonna, I got to start thinking about side jobs soon or something. And I was like, I don't really think I have to like DoorDash or anything. I have a lot of other skills that would pay me better. I just have to put in a little bit more, effort, maybe. I don't think that's the right word, but for the lack of a better word. I don't want to like start another business though, or anything. You know what I mean? I don't know if any of this makes sense. But more I was thinking about it, I was like, I was able to be profitable again after just a few months. If I could just somehow figure out how to keep doing this, who knows what would happen in a year if I can keep doing it this much. It's very, I hear and see people talk about this all the time, like, and I even said it, like, man, you have to like, miss birthday parties and this, that, and the other thing, and you gotta like work really hard. And man, I've done that, and I've gotten, what the heck's going on here? The tripod's breaking, that's cool. I've gotten to a point where, I've done that before, you know what I mean? When I first started this channel, that's what I was doing. I was cutting grass and doing this, and it was just like, and I got to a point where I thought I was cool, and I misjudged that. I was not ready to quit. I shouldn't have, I don't know what the answer is, but if I could just figure out how to like make enough doing this, something, I don't know. I feel like I've just been trying to figure out where I fit, what I can do in the world that like I can just make enough to survive, and I feel weird even talking about it. I feel like I've been pretty fortunate. I've worked hard, and I've been good with money, and as far as making a budget and stuff like that. And there's people that have like crippling medical debt and stuff, and I don't have that. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, man. Maybe I can figure it out. If I do, I'll let you guys know. Maybe it'll help you guys out too. I need to go take some medicine or something. I think I'm going to shave today. Having facial hair has been nothing but a pain to me. Every time I get sick, I swear it just makes it worse. Like even now, it's like I have these chapped lips and the hairs keep poking it, and it's just driving me crazy. When I had pneumonia and I had to blow my nose, I don't have to get into detail. I'm sure you guys can put the pieces together. It sucked. You know, there's just to me, there's just way too many cons than pros. And to be honest, the thing is like I hate shaving. And when you have, like, I was first trying to grow it out, it took me so many months to get, like 2 months to get to this point, literally. And it's still patchy. That's why I shave it the way I do. It's probably how everybody is or whatever. But maintaining this is way more difficult than just shaving, especially when you have an electric razor. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I made a lot of my content ahead of time that all the shorts and reels and stuff that I post every day, a few times a day. So you'll be seeing that from me still. So if you like it, of course, please like it, comment, share it, to help keep me on the right side of the internet. It's weird. It goes through phases. Like I'll be posting stuff. You guys will like it. It brings in new people. It's like a very slow climb, but it's working. You know what I mean? But then I'll go through spurts. Like yesterday, I got like a wave of hate, and I'm like, oh my god, here we go. It's just so it's so crazy to me. I never understand the logic. The one dude was just like, this is the most uninspiring cover I've ever heard. Please stop making music. And I'm like, bro, art is subjective. Like, but I never understand the logic, because the people that are like that, when they're so outspoken and so strongly opinionated about something subjective, they're not even usually, they're like always the dudes that aren't doing anything, that have no grasp on like life and how it works, and they're usually in a bad place too, which is what it makes me feel bad, because I'm just like, dog, I would help you. Like, why are you lashing out at me? You know what I mean? And they're always dudes that like, they play guitar and they have a bunch of guitar pedals, but they've never been in a band, and like it's like, what is your issue, man? And then another dude, because it was my cover of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer with like, my video in the background that I did. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. I think everybody's been busy with the holidays. But it was that, like a clip of that, and I put text on the screen. It was like, looking for fans of MXPX, Rancid, and Masked Intruder. And someone commented and was like, Less Than Jake covered this, and it was actually good. Rancid and MXPX suck. Like, okay, so you don't like, again, with the strong opinion, right? But then on top of that, the dude, it was like, you said 2 of the 3 bands that I mentioned, which you probably haven't heard of the third band, but 2 of the 3 bands that I mentioned on the screen, you don't like. So your logic was to comment. Like, that's what keeps it in your feed, buddy. I just, I'm just like, I don't know. The logic, I swear, is just never there with people. I don't know. So, anyways, I know I got your guys' support. I said I got to keep this short because I need to go do something to get this better, and I hope my wife not freak out about hosting Christmas here. I don't understand the logic. It's the holidays, a time to like be off and relax and hang out with your family. So what do? We do a bunch of cleaning and cooking and freak out about it. Like, can't we just do like regular cleaning like we always do? Like, okay, we could do a little extra, like clean behind the stove and the couches and stuff like that, but like, do we have to like freak out and add these extra giant projects on top of things? And like, can't we just invite our family over and just hang out and play board games? Do we have to have 12 dozen cookies when we're only going to eat one? Like, I don't understand it, but I guess that's what she likes to do, so I'll help. But, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for your support, guys. I'm gonna try and keep, I'm gonna still, even on Christmas Day and stuff, I'm gonna vlog. I wanna try and keep feeding the algorithm and getting stuff out there, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.